Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Now, quickly, before you watch this video, please watch the video that I put up there. That's the General Grievous Bandai video where I unbox it and build it. And in this review, I talk about things that I did while I'm building it. So I recommend you go watch that first, because then what I'm talking about in this video won't make much sense to all of you guys. So yeah, please just click up there and watch the video, or you could go down to the link in the description and click on the link, and then you guys could go watch the video. So yeah, please watch that before this one. So yeah guys, after a long time I finally finished it, and you know, it looks really good. A bit worried holding this because I feel like it might break when I'm holding it. It's quite flimsy, I'm not gonna lie. Not as like, I don't think it will break, although yeah, I did break the leg, but I cut that piece. So yeah, I think even if it falls down from my shelf, just like the other models that I have up there, I don't think they will break. The pieces might like fall off, but you know, it won't break. I'm sure it won't break. It's still quite strong. The legs especially are really strong. The arms aren't as strong, but they're all connected to one piece, so it should be okay. And yeah, they're like 10 times as stronger than the Bandai Gundam models that I have up here. I'll just bring one down. So this one is actually my brother's. This one's actually quite strong compared to the one that I showed in my Stormtrooper Executioner video. If you haven't seen that one yet, I'll put that up there so you guys can go watch that. But yeah, this one's actually quite strong, so I'll bring down the other one. So guys, this is the one that I made, and I'm not gonna hold it anymore because it's gonna break. His hand is broken. So yeah, anyways, this is definitely stronger than that one, which I just showed you guys, because the hand is broken when I just put it down. So yeah, I'm still surprised that this one was quite strong. So that's one of the reasons why I love Bandai the most, or this series of Bandai, because that figure right here, that's Bandai. I think that's Bandai. But yeah, I don't know why. I think it was just like a different type of it, because if you have a look, here the body's a little, like the pieces are a bit see-through, if you can see that, and these aren't see-through, and I think that kind of makes a big difference. I think like the see-through ones are a little bit like not as strong, but obviously the ones that aren't see-through are stronger. Let me just put that down. Yep, broken. And these pieces I think it just might have been the way that I built it. I think I just built it a little bit, you know, wrong or something like that, because I was younger and I built it on the ground. I don't know why. I should have used a desk, but yeah, I just sat down and built it like sitting down on the ground, which was probably a bad thing, because I don't know. But yeah, that's like, this is actually, it's not as strong as those two up there. Those two are very, very strong. This one, obviously, as you can tell, it's not going to be as strong, and yeah, it needs this sort of stand to kind of stand it up. Doesn't actually work though. So I decided that I need to kind of like lean onto it and then put it down. Yeah, I'll do that later. So guys, what you want to do is you want to hold the stand with your two hands like that, and then you kind of want to lean him onto it, and it fits like a little bit, but if you move him a little bit, then he will like come off. Oh, spider down on the get off. Yeah, but it's gonna fit like a tiny little bit, so make sure it fits just a bit, and then hold the stand and then lean him onto it, and then you should be alright. But yeah, so that's like one of the most reasons why I love these figures, these series of figures, the Star Wars series. And yeah, reason 2 why I love these is the amount of detail they've put into it, because you know, the detail is amazing. I'll put this against the picture of the real General Grievous, and the detail is just really amazing, honestly. And you know, although it's not as like weathered as General Grievous, like weathered as in like not as like dirty, this is very clean. Same for the Boba Fett one, that's like the clean version of Boba Fett, when in the movies he's really dirty, he's got like scruffs everywhere, mud everywhere, stuff like that. But yeah, honestly, the detail's crazy. They also have like stickers that you add on to kind of like outline his areas. For example, above his eyes, he's got, what's it called, like those lines that go up. Those are actually stickers. You've got these or water decals or decals.
Decal.
I think it's water decals or decals. Let me have a look. So you have stickers and water decals or decals. I'm not sure how to pronounce that word. You probably do. But yeah, those things are probably better than stickers. I do recommend you use that. I've explained what they are in my Stormtrooper video. I think it's like the stick-on tattoos that you used to have when you were a kid out of those candy boxes. But yeah, I think it's those. So yeah, the detail's honestly amazing. I started off with the Boba Fett one and I was so surprised with the detail in it, you know? And the detail in this one is even better. I honestly, it must have been like so hard to manufacture these. You know, each piece, they need to fit on and they need to be perfectly, you know, looking like the real thing. So I'm honestly really impressed with how this company did this, you know, it's honestly crazy. So yeah, and reason 3 why I love these even more is how easy they are to build. Now, this one wasn't as easy, but it was still like, it's not for beginners. I think those two up there are kind of like beginners. This is for like average or a little bit to the advanced level. Obviously, yes, I did cut off the leg. But yeah, I did get a little bit carried away with these. These things are honestly really good. I do recommend you buy these, but I recommend you be very careful with them because, you know, I looked at it, C4, C5, and then just started cutting everywhere. And it was really weird because it looked like it was part of the place that you needed to cut, but yeah, I made a mistake. And I do recommend you get super glue, but just to glue these pieces together, I don't recommend you glue him down to the stand, because if you do that, then he's not going to move for the rest of his life, or the rest of the time you're going to have him. So yeah, I don't recommend you glue him down. But yeah, super glue will definitely help you out. Of course, if you break a piece, then you just glue it back together. I left it for about a day to dry. I recommend you guys do that as well if you do end up, what's it called, like having to glue it together. And also for the stickers, I recommend you use some tweezers, because obviously, as you would know yourself, doing it with your hands is so hard because these things are like, the stickers are tiny on this figure. The Boba Fett figure, I actually did it with my fingers at the start, but for the little pieces, I did it with my tweezers. But yeah, this is quite hard to apply stickers, so I did use some tweezers. And the 4th reason why I love this figure, not the series itself, but this figure, is because of the 4 lightsabers. These 4 lightsabers are honestly crazy. They look so good, and the 4 arms. So you have an option of making him either wear 2 arms with a cape, or 4 arms that you can separate, and obviously have the lightsabers. Honestly, this is the reason why I got it. If they didn't have the 4 lightsabers, I probably wouldn't have got it, but as soon as I went on Amazon, looked at it, saw the 4 lightsabers, I bought it straight away. It looks so good. I actually got this again off Amazon Japan. I explained all of this in both my videos up there, but I'm just gonna do it again. But if you still haven't seen those videos, then I'll put the Boba Fett one up there, and just remember, both of them in the link in the description below. So yeah, I looked on the English one, and it was about £60, I think, around that. I'll do some research later, but it was about £60. But I went on to the Japan one, and I think it was £50 in total, plus the shipping. I think the shipping cost about £10, and the thing itself cost about £40, but yeah, it comes about 10 to, like, if you buy it off the Japanese Amazon, it comes 10 days earlier, but if you buy it from the England Amazon, it comes 20 days later, which is weird. Don't know why, but yeah, I do recommend you guys get it from Amazon Japan, because They do it for number 1 cheaper and number 2 quicker. So yeah, just get it off Amazon Japan. If you get it off Amazon England, then yeah, it's gonna come later and it's gonna be more money. So yeah, I honestly love the 4 lightsabers. I love the detail. I love how strong it is, even though it looks so flimsy. I love the, I love this character. The character's so cool. When I watch Revenge of the Sith, he's just like a side character. And I was like, he's alright, but when I watched Clone Wars, he just like became one of my favourite characters, and yeah, he's so cool. Obviously, I ran into a few problems. Obviously, the neck piece, that took me about a whole day to do. It's really hard to get it into the little pieces, but yeah, I got there in the end. As long as you just don't get frustrated and you just take your time, and you'll definitely be able to do it, It took me ages to get into the little holes and like into the holes beneath the neck and stuff like that. But yeah, if you just take your time and don't get frustrated, then you'll be able to do it. Because I was getting very frustrated, I was getting really mad. But yeah, as long as you just, keep composed and just take your time, then you'll be fine. So yeah, guys, I 110% recommend this to you guys. It's so good, and obviously for what it is, it's quite cheap. I went onto Amazon and I had a look at the other figures, which you don't have to build. Obviously, some people might like that better, but when I looked at those, they didn't look as good as this, This you have to build it, which is fun, and obviously got the 4 lightsabers, and it looks exactly the same as what it actually is, and it's cheaper than the other ones. So the other ones, I think it's like SH Figure Arts, some other things like that. This looks 10 times better than them, and they cost about twice the amount of this. So I totally recommend this company. They do all sorts of other characters. I think they do Yoda, they do Stormtroopers, Boba Fett. I think a Mandalorian one's going to be coming soon, because I went on it and it said like pre-order it, but they've all been sold out. So I think that might be coming soon. I might be wrong, but I think there's going to be a Mandalorian one. There's also Luke and Han, but dressed up as Stormtroopers, and there is also a whole bunch of other ones, and they also have Darth Vader and all sorts of other ones. But when the new series of these new Star Wars shows come out, for example, Mandalorian Season 3 will come out, Book of Boba Fett will be out, Ahsoka, things like that will come out, so I'm sure there'll be more and more figures coming. So yeah, I totally recommend this company to you. Whatever you want, just get it, because they're cheap, they're fun to build, and they're honestly really high quality. So yeah, before you leave, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and turn on the post notifications, and of course, comment down below what you'd like to see me do next, what you want me to review, what you want me to unbox, or what you want me to build, I guess. So yeah, just put that in the comments down below. So I hope this video helped you guys out, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.